Good morning, YouTube world. I'm your host, Paul Italia. Just playing, guys.
Yeah, you almost sold me on that.
That was awesome, actually. That was awesome.
Paul, you should not even stop. Just go.
Oh, you should have went nuts right there. That would have been great.
Oh, man, and we are live. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Paul Italia's podcast. First official episode. There we go.
Well, listen, Artem, first of all, we have to fill Paulie in on exactly our skit.
I don't know. I feel like he killed it. It's his skit. I feel like it was.
Well, I know, but we have to tell Paulie that this episode will never actually be seen for 3 to 5 years. Artem and I, can I see Paulie too, or is it just going to be me and you? And then if I can only see you. I want to see everybody. Do I need to do something?
That's you get a cell phone.
Go under view.
Oh, I got it. I
View.
think I just did it. Hold on here.
Put gallery view.
Invite participants 3.
No. Look at the view.
Hold up here. Let me get out of there. All right, I'm looking at it. I don't see anything that says view. I see mute, stop video, participants, chat, reactions, share, apps, and more. Do I have to go to more?
I'll do more. I don't think it's not on my end, right? But that's what you get for having this computer.
Yeah, dude, What are you have a computer too, Paulie?
Yeah, we're like official with this, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I couldn't tell. You had me fooled that you were just, oh, look, I done switched the view of this thing. My goodness. Hold up here.
Damn, so I see how you guys run your podcast, man.
I love it when I can see you. I just can't believe that I can only see Artem when I was talking. That's all. Now I can see you, but I can't see Artem. So, but it's
what are you moving out of your house? What are you moving out of your house or somewhere? Where's everything?
We moved Ezra into his apartment. He took the dining room table, and I've got this one coming. You ain't gonna believe it.
Nice.
Because I know you like that fancy shit. Well, I got my shit for $85 over here at the Goodwill. This table looks like it would be in you or Artem's living dining room.
That's because you made it big time, man. Your son's Chicago Bears quarterback, bro. You did it. Hell yeah.
I'm not there yet. But my goodness, my credit's so good right now with all these arm wrestling people. Boy!
I could tell, man. I had Leonard on my channel, and he was telling how great credit you have.
What? Oh, did he tell the story? Did you get the bottom line of the story?
I got the bottom line, so
all
I
right,
heard both sides.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it. But first of all, I just want to explain to you that no one will ever see this show for 3 or 5 years. So we're saying some shock, crazy stuff because we know there's no penalty. Because I have alerted Artem to archive all of these videos. And then 3 or 5 years from now, when we actually launch the podcast and show everybody, then this thing, and then people will be like, Travis really knew everything. He told you guys all this stuff was going to happen. So besides that, welcome to the show, Paulie. We're welcome to have you. You've been doing big things here. We've all been checking you out here. It looks like you attempted to take over in California, was met with a little bit of the left there got you a little bit. Let's just put it out there. But now in Florida, you are killing it.
Hell yeah.
So tell us, what's different between California, Florida? Why'd you make the move? Did you even make a move, or are you just enjoying being on the East Coast more? What we got?
Yeah, so nothing's really changed for me. I still got all the same places. Just a more of a logistics change, instead of California being headquarters, Florida is now headquarters. You know, I love Florida. The people here, you know, kind of fit more in with the way I live and all that. So I've been doing big things in Florida. Nothing's really changing as far as training, you know, still staying focused. I did compete in a couple of tournaments. You know, I did pretty good at the FALA. I won my last amateur tournament and all. So yeah, just progressing, man. And I just wanted to say, bro, a lot of the stuff that you taught me back in the day with arm wrestling really didn't make sense then. But nowadays, you know, everything's starting to click, bro. And it's a pretty cool thing, man. I really appreciate all the help that you did in the past with coaching and all.
Nah, you the man. You the man. I like it. Artem, what is on the agenda today? Did you write the show out like I told you to?
Yes, you said that we're going to talk about Paul for the first 35 minutes, about his career in arm wrestling, about his career as a promoter, and then tip of the day. So
yeah, well, I liked all that.
You were supposed to write questions for Paulie as a part of your.
But Paulie done started the show off with liver and heart flips. So I really want to hear. So hold up here, Paulie. This is a great analogy because you've heard my story in detail, I believe. Right?
100%.
Okay, and now you've heard Leonard's. So if you're like Bob Brown told me if he was the judge, that he would side for Leonard.
You didn't want to ask that, bro. You're fucked. I mean, it's everything he said. I mean, it's typical Travis, bro. You know, I got it.
Can I hear it? Can you tell me his side?
So, you know, same thing, you know, you guys worked together. You ordered some trophies for him. You did not prepay for them, so Leonard laid out the money. Denise Waddles,
for the 10th time, right? This was, just so we said here, we did this 10 times. This was the 10th time that this happened. Okay, go ahead.
And we're talking 20 years ago, just so everybody knows context of time. So
22 years ago. Next Wednesday, 22 years ago.
All right, well, Denise Waddles.
Not that I know anything about this story.
Yo, put him on mute for a minute, bro. Jesus Christ.
Bro, I've been dealing with it for 55 episodes. Trust me.
All right, so Denise Waddles came in town to help you out. You know, you guys were going to do your event together. And they sent them out 4 days before. So that gave you 4 days to go pick them up and have them ready, I guess, for Saturday was the tournament. Well, you waited to the last day, literally Saturday morning. You then decided to go over to your old address, and that's where they sent them to by accident because that was the only address they had from previous sending the trophies. And you went there that morning to go grab them, and unfortunately, the people that were living in your old house were away, so there was no way of you getting them. So you kind of were in a bad position now because now you have no trophies, no nothing.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Okay. Now, just so we make a little context, we do have the trophies because Denise sent the trophies to the correct address. Okay. Now, for whatever reason, Leonard decided to print the shirts the day before. So the shirts weren't ready to be shipped. Denise gets on the airplane. Leonard's now in charge of shipping. So I think Leonard's business made an honest mistake. Leonard rolled over there to the Rolodex because he don't do the shipping. Denise does, but since she's on the airplane, my man decided to make a last minute 4,000 presses, which is fine too. You run your business however you want, right? And then Leonard sent the shipping. So, okay, go ahead. And then what else you said is all good except Denise was tracking the shirt. She's right there with me, tracking the shirt. Back then, it was like you had to call the phone number and find out, right? It was like a landline. It was awesome. And she finally said, the shirts are here. And I'm like, sweet. Me and Denise go over to the house, right? So Denise was trying to track Leonard's shirts down as well. It wasn't like there was no boots on the ground. So go, and then of course,
I didn't hear. See,
how does Leonard end the conversation?
I didn't hear anything about shirts. You know, we just talked about the
shirts are
trophies.
the only thing. Shirts are the only thing. The trophies paid for, sent, every single thing perfect. The reason the shirts were not paid for in advance is because Leonard and Denise are motherfucking cheap scumbag motherfuckers that use the cheapest gear in the history of mankind. Don't take my word for it. Just ask for the last 25 years. Any human being that has participated in the World Arm Wrestling Championship and got a uniform from these motherfuckers. Have you ever seen the plastic with that gets so tight at the bottom, elastic? She gave me some of those in 2000. It was like the skinny jeans now. I couldn't even wear them. I was the first guy to cut out the back. I cut the back out of this fucking elastic band and started a whole fad across the country where people were cutting the jeans out the back.
So Travis, how much was the actual, balance? Was it $1,000, $800?
No, I think $736 for 2 different orders.
Okay,
One
so
order.
hold on. This is where I want to get, because I got a little confused when he was telling me the story. Was so what happened after that? So he said for you to return them, and then he would cover the cost of shipping back.
No.
Okay.
He told me to take off $20 for the shipping.
Okay.
I said, Leonard, first of all, let's just call up. Back then, it wasn't Judge Judy. There was just one person, and I don't know who it was, but they were doing the judge show where 2 plaintiffs would walk in. I said it as a joke. I said, Leonard, we should go on that Judge Mathis show, whatever it is, because it's impossible if you're telling me that you are running this business and you personally made the fucking mistake and your top assistant road dog is here trying to correct it. Denise had to call Leonard at some point in that weekend and say, you dumb fuck, why didn't you get the shirt ready like you should have so I could have sent them when I sent the trophies last week? But the fact is, we never got to go to court, but I can't. There's no way for me to lose this battle.
But Travis, this is the funny part. And this is the part that I see typical one of your rules. So 2 years go by and everything. And,
remember, this is my show. Go ahead.
Okay, gotcha.
I know if this was your show, motherfucker, you say whatever you want. I gotta take it. We good.
Well, you just have Artem edited out after. But listen, bro, so 2 years go by. Now you guys running, I don't know where, but you ran into each other at another event. You were pulling the tournament. It was the last match, left hand.
Of course, it's Fox. It wasn't live television, wasn't it?
So you're pulling and everything, and you went up to Leonard right before and you said, listen, if I get this win, I owe you half price. And he's like, all right, 2 years, I haven't got nothing. Something's better than nothing. All right, deal. Well, you went, you won, and you turn around and it was like you went, the cameras were all rolling and everything. You went right over to Leonard like you were going to give him a nice big hug and everything. Hug him, whisper in his ear, I will never pay you, you cocksucker. When he said that, bro, that is you right there.
Listen, now, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember this in detail, but when you tell this story, I do remember letting this motherfucker know on TV in his ear that how close he is to me fucking him up. That is the truth. Now, it may have been exactly those words. And listen, that ain't the first time. For the last, because listen, you got to know that I know 100%, and so does Denise, that if there was a way for Denise to get those shirts, you can't tell me that she would not get those shirts. You've been in my town. The house is right across the street from the house I used to live. We're not far from each other, right? And listen, that old address that Leonard sent the things to, that was 6 years ago I lived over there. We'd already lived 3 other places, right? Casey and I were just out of college. That's when I started running the tournaments. We're starting this new life, right? Boom, boom, bouncing from her mom's back here, townhouse, finally got a house, apartment, right? Fuck, lost everything, go back to your mom's, right? That whole thing is happening. Leonard made a vital mistake because of his severe procrastination. If you're a t-shirt guy and you have an order that goes to Washington, D.C. and you are in Montana or wherever the fuck dumb fuck he is, there's no way the shirts aren't ready when Denise leaves 2 days before the tournament. Denise gets here Thursday night.
So what the end of the day, what happens after that? So you then started just giving out the trophies or something?
So, well, not giving out the trophies. The trophies are paid for, they're done. Denise handled it through credit card. You couldn't get a trophy from Leonard for free at all.
Yeah, but I thought that's the whole thing, is he laid out the money.
No. Leonard laid out money for the shirts that he procrastinated. Listen, if he'd had the shirts made and in the box, he would have asked for the money before.
Okay, hold on. I kind of remember this part of the story. So the shirts, they said that event, it had the date and everything on it. So
everything on.
Okay, so the reason why I say that is because you can't use those for any other event. That's the.
How about this? Let's go further and talk about me being 22 years old and having a 40-person team at my dad's Billy Jacks, right? Yeah. That already had a tournament to be on Team Big Arm. So we've already had a tournament where 24 people are now qualified, right and left-handed, right? And they get personalized shirts with their names on them and everything, right? And Leonard they were part of the deal too. So now the guy's already paid for $100 to be on Team Big Arm and pull in the tournament and become that. We're all coming together to this big ass tournament where we're giving away a $5,000 four-wheeler. The tournament has blowed the fuck up. I tried after I really looked at it because here's what I knew was going to happen, right? Leonard was going to apologize like crazy. Hey, champ. First of all, hey, champ, you have to know in 2003, when I won the world championships, no American in their organization had ever won the open category. I was just like with Karen and Frank, I was LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. They all wanted us, right? Wanted me. The AAA wanted me. The USAA wanted me. Denise and Leonard are just, pulling the strings. Travis, come with us. Karen's evil. Hey, Karen's like, those fucking horrible people, right? I don't know which one, and I don't care. All I care is that Leonard and Denise, this is a fact that I am 100% completely innocent, right? And have not only had to deal with that with Leonard and Denise, but let these motherfuckers go around. And because people who get into arm wrestling assume that these people are good people, which I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm saying he waited till Friday to fucking do the shirts and try to overnight them to a fucking bad address. That's all I'm saying. Nobody in the world would pay you, Leonard, for that. So, but here's what I really want you to look at, Leonard. I was going to sell the shirts for $25. They were beautiful. I mean, these shirts are expensive, right? Black, white, with the 3 colors. Beautiful. What about the $800 I was supposed to make, Leonard? Do you want to talk about the countersuit? No.
So does Leonard owe you now? Is that what we're getting at here? Leonard owes you?
So you shut the fuck up about me owing you money. So then I won't even bring up the fact that you fucked all the team that had their personalized shirts wearing the tournament. Who, listen, back then, those 24 guys, when I was 22-year-old, you have to know the enthusiasm and energy that was going on around here. It was not like it is now, right? Where I am a lazy bum when it comes. If I wanted a group entourage, they hit me every day. Hey, when we getting to go? When we pulling?
It was like you were Devin Lorette. You were like Devin Lorette.
And I don't even know about Devin Lorette, but my dad But I mean, my dad had the bar with 8 tables, and I'm the champ of the world. This is a good time, right?
Yo,
So,
what was the name
I've
of that
got to
place
deal with
again,
Leonard
bro?
and Denise. I got to deal with Leonard and Denise. Like, I don't even know. Did Leonard and Denise ever call on a venue that me and you were doing? They may have stopped. They may have stopped when we got together, but don't get it twisted. For years, I'd be getting ready to run a tournament, and the guy's like, "Hey, man, I got a weird phone call about I shouldn't trust you running a tournament. You didn't show up, or you stole this." And I'm like, "Are you what?" He's like, "Yeah, I told these fucking idiots that you my boy." And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, you know
And then I got to tell this story again.
Yeah,
Right?
no, I could see what's going on, because when I first came into the sport, you know, I got that phone call, you know, I definitely did. And he said that on the interview, and I just wanted to make it clear, you know, I'm not going to take no sides, and, you know, you're my boy. You've always been my boy. You know, I know people have stories. Oh, he did this to me, he did this to me, you know. I never had that problem, you know, so I will never say that you did me wrong or anything like that. So I made that clear, you know, and I would never be like, all right, well, Leonard told me not to be cool with you, you know, so I'm not going to talk to Travis no longer. And the same thing, you telling me not to be cool with them, you know, I'm just going to play neutral guy and be in the middle. But as far as mediating and all that, bro, I think this is just stupid. I mean, we're talking 22 years ago.
I love it. And
yeah,
I don't
let's
even
just
have a
end
problem.
it, bro.
Yeah, my problem with them is not over the t-shirt thing.
I mean,
Now, if I ever got a chance to bang these motherfuckers, I would smash both their heads together for the 15 years of not wanting to just, hey, if you're mad at me for something, tell me, but don't start the story out with this crazy shit of the most unbelievable, terrible customer service in the history of mankind. Yeah. When you had a lot of opportunity, Leonard, trust me, if you think that Denise she wanted to go through the window of a person's house that we didn't even know. I'm like, Denise.
Well, I'm just going to say this, Travis, from hearing both sides of stories and hearing all the details and all, I was just teasing you at first. You know, I just, you know, there's just so many dumb things involved. I think it was an honest mistake, you know, and nobody really wanted to take responsibility for it. So everybody was just kind of blaming each other. But, you know, it's 22 years ago. We're over it.
Hold on, my question is that what went through your head 2 years later when you told him you are going to give him half the money, and then you told him
that's not, well, of course, that's not true. Now, that's not
what happened
true.
that day?
Now, here's what could be true, that I was clowning his ass about the money anytime I got a chance. Like one time, he wrote on the board that I owed him money. So I wrote on the Northeast message board, "Sir, I super apologize. I had no idea I owed you money. Please know the check is in the mail. I just hope somebody there named These Nuts can cash it." And he did not like that at all. And here's what, listen, let me tell you another thing. I pulled with Leonard and them for about 5 years after that, no problems. The one, you know when all this came up? When? It came up when I tried to introduce Fairfax Hackley to Igor Mazurenko at the Arnold, which, looking back, I probably shouldn't have done that. But once again, I'm looking at Leonard and Denise's product at the Arnold, and I'm throwing up in my mouth because everybody thinks that's arm wrestling. They take that beautiful stage and they don't even utilize it. Denise is on the mic while Neil Pickup is standing behind rooting for his buddies without her giving him the mic, without her letting Road Fitness put up a big ass banner, right? And having a tournament in the other hallway and only letting the super matches hit the big stage to give her product is so bad, it needed to be out of her hands, and it still does.
All right, well, let's leave that, man, because we were getting somewhere, and putting it in the past. Let's not make any new.
Well, no, come on, it's a very good point, because that's exactly the feeling you get when you go to Arnold Classic.
It's horrible. They're horrible. super horrible.
Artem, you're about to be
Well,
famous and be
well-
put on that ban list, bro, of the USAA. Travis
Oh,
won't
I
be
mean,
the only
well,
one.
is it like just me and Travis? Like, come on now, it's not a big list. Well,
That's another thing too. The funniest thing Artem told me that I was banned, or I told him I was banned from them. But what they don't know is they are banned. They are banned from anything that I'm at. And listen, if you don't have security, if they don't have security, they're banned from anywhere I'm at. So how about that? That's a ban that I'd be worried about, motherfucker. Be worried about the ban that I catch your ass somewhere.
All right, so Travis, this is what I want to talk about now. I don't want to keep going on with the Leonard and Denise and all. What I want to talk about is you are teasing the community again, and I'm starting to think it's just certain time of year when you do this, because now everybody's like Travis making a comeback, you know, and I'm seeing pictures of the side pressure machine in the living room, and you know I know what that means. You know that means half of it he's on his way, but the other part that I keep telling everybody is, you got to see him gain the weight. You know, it's great to see him doing the side pressure machine and start training, you know, but that could last a month and then try to lose interest again. And, you know, he's not going to come back. But if you start seeing him gain 20, 30 pounds and that face starts rounding out, and we know it's real. So what's up, bro? What do you do? Are you really making this comeback now?
This show does not promote stem cell use at all.
Hey.
No stem cells, okay?
Don't say that. That's Uncle Robbie, eh?
But I've been pumping stem cells in my body now. I got the home version. So I don't even need a doctor. Did you see that? Hey, I am getting ready. I'm already top 3 in the United States left-handed.
In your house?
Sitting right here today. Sitting right here today. My left arm is jacked. My right arm is still shaky. But I'm glad you brought that up, because we really don't let people come on our show, because we really don't have a show. We just talk shit, right? No really format. But I will confess to you, a part of what Leonard said about me being little shady. I must admit that Artem and I, yesterday, which you will see 3-5 years from now when the shows come out, we mentioned that having you on the show to talk about arm wrestling and your career and all that shit was going to be pretty damn boring. But getting you on board for a little promotion, along with your dream of pulling, could greatly benefit what me and Artem are trying to do.
I'm really expensive, bro.
No problem. We got a lot of money. So we are having 5 events so far, right? I would like to know if you would like any role in any of the 5.
When and what are you doing with these events? What's the whole?
Get your pen and paper out. The first one, September 23rd. We are having a 1-weight class tournament plus amateurs and masters. How old are you, Paul?
40.
Perfect. You can pull masters and amateur.
Where is this one?
This was in West Virginia at the VIP spot, right in our town where the party is contained.
So I'm gonna even go one step better, bro. I'm gonna help promote your stuff right now, bro. September 23rd. Check it out. The Beast is putting together a great event in West Virginia, and I'm gonna make this spicy right now. So there's this guy over in California. His name is Josh. Calls himself, I think, Nowhere to Run. You know, they throw some events out there and all. Me and him haven't seen eye to eye. You know, there's been a lot of shit talking going back and forth and all. And originally I told him, I said, yo, bro, go find a promotion. You know, he wants to put up $1,000 cash prize. I'll come take that money that day. Well, you know what? fuck it, bro. This kid really annoyed me and everything. I'm gonna put up $1,000. I want to challenge that kid, and I want to do it at your event. I want to have a super match. So what's up, man?
I love it.
You gonna let me throw a super match?
Of course. Now, I'd like to throw the super matches on Friday night at weigh-ins.
Okay.
You don't have to do it. I just think we could lock in our little card, not a big card, 2-3 matches during weigh-ins, which is what I've told you and Artem, I think is the funnest, most energized part of the tournament is the Friday night weigh-ins normally anyway.
All right, so let me just lock this in with this guy.
Depending on logistics, you do whatever you want.
All right, so hold on. So I want to just state that right now. So I want this kid Josh to understand what I'm saying right now. So I'm gonna put up $1,000. I want him to put up $1,000. Winner takes $1,000. Okay, now we'll meet up. I'm gonna put a weight cap on it. We'll put the weight cap at 200. And I want best of 5.
What if we find out, me and Artem, through our investigation, that in fact Josh is the A side, and he's the one that should be making these demands?
Definitely not, man. Definitely not. So I just laid it
out
there.
Artem, can you confirm Josh?
I need the nickname, last name, nowhere to run.
Nowhere to run. He just threw that event in California. They had it was North versus South, so
well, and I want to let Josh know if he's watching this show, because eventually he's going to be watching this or listening to this. I'm sure someone's going to kick it to him. I'm just like Paulie. I'm not taking sides with Leonard or Travis. So Josh, Josh, you will be welcome with open arms here in West Virginia. We will get you from the airport. You will not be harassed by Paul Italia, okay? We will get you to a secret location, get your hotel situation good, right across the hallway will be.
He's going to be staying in the room with Barry Bourne. He's going to get the VIP treatment. Hey.
Is him and Barry Bourne friends or not friends?
Nah, he don't know him.
Oh,
but yo, guys, check it out. Barry Bourne coming on the show tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Arm Wrestling Buzz Show. Everybody come check that out. Barry Bourne, for all you guys that don't know, man, he is making his comeback, and I think he's got some big plans. So definitely come and check that out. It should be interesting.
I got a funny, 2-3 funny. I told you about Barry Bourne, right?
Yeah.
We just were hanging out. You got to ask him about those stories and get his recollection. But they're great. This is just short stuff. But back to the story. Josh, just know that this is not Paulie's event to where you're getting sabotaged. You come in here don't get me wrong, Paulie's gonna have some pictures of him around and people gonna be cool, happy he's there. But when that thing starts, that referee gonna give it solid, right? So but we would love to host Josh, and as soon as you get a chance, if Josh is out, let's move this thing up somewhere, somehow, and make sure that we don't stop whatever we can do.
Well, I'm just going to say this for Josh. Josh, this is your one-time shot with this, bro. I'm giving you this opportunity now. I got a list of people that want to pull me. I got, everybody's hitting me up. They want a super match. But, I got my hit list. Josh, you're up on near the top of that hit list. So we definitely could make that happen. September 23rd, West Virginia, right-handed. Okay. And then, I want to talk about, bro, the other one, the 98, Ryan Grandin, bro. I'm coming for him, man. December 9th, I got him locked in. We got a big super match. It's going to go down at Tucson, Arizona on the Greg Brown's promotions. But you were around when the whole, me and him were going back and forth, always drama. He was the meme king, making all kinds of memes about us. And, he was number one on my hit list. So as soon as I got ready and I was ready to start competing and all, hit him up right away. And I said, yo, bro, it's time to settle this beef. And I'm just going to take that arm, man. It's going to be my souvenir in my gym. I'm going to hang it on.
Do you have any footage of him actually arm wrestling now? These days,
that time with Gary Roberts when
so talk to me about, like, what do you think his motive is here?
His motive is just to finally shake hands with me and to finally be over this whole drama. I have a personal issue with him, man. I'm not really doing it just for the arm wrestling. This is just straight up beef. You know, me and him, I wanted to fight him back in the day. This dude was just trolling me for a couple of years. And me being the promoter, I couldn't be the bad guy. I couldn't say nothing. I kind of just had to keep my mouth shut and all. So, you know, I just, you know, I'm going to handle this the right way. We'll hand it on the table. You know, after we pull and I rip that arm off, we could shake hands, obviously, with the left, because his right, I'll own that. And then we can move on from there. And then after that, bro, another person you might know, Adam Silver, man. And, you know, he's been going around calling himself the bodybuilder bully. And, you know, I just, you know, I took some offense to that. And I'm going to show him, yo, bro, you know, you should find out which bodybuilders actually know how to arm wrestle, because you're not going to bully this guy over here, bro.
I know that's going to be a good match. Now you better be careful with
that.
that.
I know. Oh, I'm not. No, I know. I'm not putting him down in any way. I know he's a good arm wrestler.
Oh yeah, and no, there ain't no. He's been around for a long time, man. Yep. Second, Adam is 100% going to pop one of those guys' biceps, right? That has got to happen. I can't believe how low these guys are with their hand taken back. That's going to be bad when they. So yo, that's going to change it.
How do you know Adam Silver? Because you used to pull with him back in the day, right?
Yeah. So when I first started going to Dave Patton's house, Adam was there.
See?
Yeah, he was a 200-pound, beautiful bodybuilder / power lifter.
Yep.
Fucking me. I think he had a 455 bench press raw.
Yep.
Fucking sick. And my buddy Travis Titus was just like me. He grew up kind of in Billy Jacks. So he was arm wrestling too. Not at my level, but at a pretty damn good level. Him and Adam, boy, these motherfuckers used to be all up in the hook. All up in the hook. And then I don't see Adam for, maybe 5 years, 10, I don't even know. He would know better, but there was a time gap. And then all of a sudden I'm at the Arnold and he walks up with 4 of the best looking dudes I've ever seen. They were like fitness models. Yeah. And they were 2 of them were the strongest guys at our booth out of the whole Arnold. And I'm like, damn. And I used to tell people after that, I'm like, yo, man, be careful when them fucking fitness models come up this motherfucker, because they were kind of picked on by the bigger dudes. So they got pretty, but they also got that bully attitude where they're training. Like they don't fuck around, man. So tight. But yeah, that's what I remember. And then Adam got me my one of the best paying gigs of my young career.
Is that Rockwell?
Nah, he calls me and says, hey, Combos Snacks needs a person to dress as a woman and arm wrestle at the Martinsville
I remember that. I see
racetrack. And what did he say that I don't know, he said something and I said, nah, bro, I'm straight, bro. Like, I'm not fucking with that. And he said it's 3 days and it's $3,000 a day.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir. I'll be right down there.
Signed up, yep.
And I remember too, when I got there, I was beautiful, right? Like, I've never been a guy that walk on the beach with my shirt off in Speedos, right? But at that present time in my life, I was 237 to 47 pounds, and just the motherfucking stem cells back then were had me all jacked up, right? And I just remember those models, the ladies, not the ladies who would dress all the models, because there was Combos had 5 or 6 girls there that did their skits throughout, and I was doing the Combos Man Mom ad. But I more or less just had to stand there in my boxers, and then they would, dress me in this fucking dress and shit. And I was like, man, I could tell, like, these bitches were like, man, this dude just done.
Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of people don't know about Adam is Adam, I know him from my fitness modeling days. And Adam was the man in the modeling scene as well. His family owned this huge modeling agency called Silver Models out of New York, so he was like the guy in the fitness world.
Yeah, I got paid from Silver Models.
Yeah.
Silver Models got paid from them. It was an awesome gig. Yeah, Adam's the dude. there, honestly, if I would have been if I would have just been in better shape, right? Like really went crazy on just the way I looked, and that maybe not even strength or even arm wrestling. But I still had the arm wrestling background. I could have done probably a lot of business with Adam.
Yeah.
Because I can remember there's always been times where I'm like, he's probably thinking, damn, man, if your ass would just get the fucking shape, you could do all the stuff that I got going on, because he knew that I had the personality. But I got fired from Silver Models too. Funny story.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Artem knows. Artem, are you still there?
I'm here. Yeah.
Adam's about 50-50 on the Beast brand, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because when well, I guess I don't know that story, but when I did ask Adam, yo, what about Travis? I don't know, refereeing, doing something for King of the Table brand, Core Sports. Adam goes, love Travis, but a little shaky sometimes. Not always there.
Dude,
He must have talked to Leonard.
I got fired, boy. It was great. So I do this thing at Martinsville, and it's a huge success. Like, they more or less, Combo Snacks has that number 14 car, and they're more or less ready to take me and this Man Mom skit big time, right? And back then, all the video archives, you had to go to Gary Roberts. There was no other way, right? That's where the shit was. So Adam gives this project and/or Adam's partner. You know what? I would love for Adam, send Adam a link right now, because I have another conspiracy that Adam's partner was really Adam, and he tried to act like he had a partner, which that's like total conspiracy. But I got introduced to a guy named Topher. Have you ever heard that name?
No.
Paul?
No.
So you say Topher could be Adam.
So Topher could be Adam, or he could be a separate person. All I know is I spoke to Topher, and I guess their voices were similar too, right? All I know is Adam said, Topher's going to call you. I would get emails from Topher. Topher set up from Silver Models the whole gig at Martinsville with Man, Mom, and Combos, right? After it's over, Adam calls me. He's like, dude, you killed it. They want to do all this and all that. Topher's going to call you. I'm like, all right. Topher emails me. Hey, we need footage. I'm like, perfect. Here's Gary Roberts' email. Talk to Gary Roberts. I've already talked to Gary. He's ready for you. You call him. He'll send you whatever you need. No problem. 3 weeks later, email or phone call from Topher. Hey, we need to get this footage. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. Gary's ready for you. All we need to know is, what do you want? How long you want it? Where you want it sent? Dropbox, whatever. What is it? Right? It wasn't as easy. And then I'm bad at it now. Back then, I was even worse. No problem. Gary's ready. Call Gary on the phone. Hey, dude, Topher's going to call you. We need footage. We're going to go big time with Man Mom. No problem. Waiting for the call. Just let me know where to send this, where to send that. Let me know what they need, whatever. A month later, I'm going into the shoe department. I'm going to buy a pair of Timberlands. I remember this verbatim, right? And I get a phone call from Silver Models. And I answer the phone, and for whatever reason, I'm talking to Adam, right? Adam Silver. And Adam says, hey, Travis, this is like 3 months into 15 conversations and shit, right? Adam says to me, hey, Travis, need to get some footage. They want to blow this thing up. Like the same thing that they fucking said 3 months ago. So I said, hey, no problem. I said, man, can I be frank with you? And Adam's like, yeah, of course. I said, what the fuck's wrong with that dude, Topher? Why in the fuck wouldn't he just talk to Gary Roberts and get the format or the link or the whatever that we've already said? Is there something wrong with this fucking guy? And then there's a silence for about 5 seconds, and I hear a voice say, this is Topher. So it wasn't Adam I was talking to.
Yeah.
I was talking to Topher. So I told Topher that he's a jackass for not telling her. So it was over. Radio silence for 10 years. I didn't talk to her.
Oh my God.
It was good. I could have been the combo snacks guy making $1 million right now.
Yeah. So, yo, how come you're not at East versus West? Are you commentating at this one? Or
I am leaving late Thursday night from IAD. That means I get there Friday evening. I usually get there around 1 hour before press conference.
1 hour before the press conference.
Then we do the press conference, and I am tragically losing energy as we're watching. I'm watching, trying to stay awake because I am dreadfully tired. And then go to sleep. Usually sleep pretty good up until a little after lunchtime. Get up, walk down. You've been there, right? So walk down to the water, get a pizza and a cheeseburger, walk back up to the hotel, take another nap, wake up crazy around 6:30, about 10 minutes late. Ingen calling me 40 times. You got to start the or the pre-show. I'm like, all right, run down there, videotape it. And if you know, I'm way up in the corner. I don't have anything to do with the arm wrestlers. I'm not even close to the show. Yeah. Get done real late, sometimes midnight, right? Try to get something to eat over there. Usually it's a struggle at that
time. Good luck with that, bro. Trying to get the room service, like rolling the dice if they're actually going to show up.
So I am going to make an adjustment this time. Is I'm going to order my food right before the kitchen closes so that at least I'm not hungry. Then listen, by then I'm super tired again. I'm at sleep. The next morning it's 9:30. I'm at the airport to start this journey home. I'm home Sunday. So this will be the third time I've rocked this schedule. The only problem with this schedule, if there's one hiccup at the airport,
you're done.
I'm missing it. And I don't care. I don't care. Ingen knows it. I know it. It's all good. But that's the best schedule because sitting over there for 3 or 4 days, even if you're arm wrestling, that ain't appealing to me.
Yeah, it's hard. Definitely is.
What do you think? You think Jerry's ready? What we got?
If you would have asked a week and a half ago, hell yeah. You know, I would have been like, for real, he's going to do it. I honestly, I don't know, bro. Cause you know, he stopped with the interviews, you know, I wasn't getting really straight answers at the end. So I don't know where he's at. I just know he lost like 20 pounds. I know he doesn't want to push it back or postpone, you know, he's down to do it. It's just, you know, I don't know what to expect. I have no clue. I'm going in the dark like everybody else. I have no clue. But I got to say,
I think Ingen's job is slowly getting tougher and tougher. Because I'm going to tell you something, man, the freaking intensity on that stage, you were there, shit, jumping around, smacking the shit out of, Gary died twice during that match. It's crazy. You were there.
Yep.
I know Artem knows too, but I try to tell people on the show, it's easy to get hurt on that stage. And it is not for the faint of heart. Like, you better be ready for war over those rounds. It is intimidating, to say the least. The more I go
just
over
being there in person on that stage with those lights and the heat in the spot. I mean, it's like you feel like you're in a sauna, and you know, I couldn't even imagine have to compete in under that. All that'd be insane. That would be insane. Yeah. Artem, what's up with you, bro? Are you looking forward to because you got a match, right? You're gonna be getting locked in.
I'm just pulling in the tournament September 23rd.
But I thought Artem won. Didn't you win your right to a match or something?
Oh yeah, you're talking to Artem. Yeah,
Artem. With Artem.
Yeah, I won right, but yeah, the match is still under the negotiations on the date and all the stuff on who and how. Like, Engen has like 50,000 other people like lined up, so I feel like if it's gonna happen, it's either got to be November, but even November event looks kind of stuffed, so it got to be next year if something happens.
How come, man?
Has any matches been brought to light for November?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Or even the date, Artem?
No, I'm not sure about it. I think it's late November, isn't it? Like November 26th. So there's so much happening, like, so I can't really even Follow up, exactly.
What's your guys' take on the whole Jerry versus Hermes? What do you think?
I always feel like that Jerry's gonna lose. Every time I see him over there, I mean, I can't believe the depth of despair that it looks that he's under against the biggest dudes in the world. And those big dudes not having the ability to transition and getting stretched out and ended up, Gennady and Georgie. So I just, I think that you don't have to be but a little bit better than those two guys. And you're going to beat Jerry probably. That's the way it looks to me. Like, you couldn't get any closer. You could replay the Gennady match and go either way with that, depending on how you wanted to ref and what rounds shit happened. Georgie, I mean, I really still, when you still look at still photos of that, there was no connection for Jerry with that. And he still somehow is able to, break the guy's chest and win.
Georgie hurt his pec.
I feel like that Hermes is another different athletic animal, and that he will have the ability to even pull wrong, but just do it with such spastic aggressiveness that it's not the slow thing that Jerry's stopping down here. When it's here, it's just a continued where he's whacking. And if you go back to Hermes at 190, pulling against a 240-pound Michael Todd, you'll see the panic set in, and it kind of makes him, you could think of it as a weakness because he does panic and start whacking, but he's so big and strong and fast now. If he's smart, he knows he's not going to have to take the hand of Jerry, so he can really focus sideways.
Let me ask you, if he goes about it the same way that he did against Dave, do you think that would work? Because I see a problem if he goes in.
There's no doubt. Yeah, I think that's what everybody wants, is that right there, right?
Yeah.
That's what we want, right? We want Hermes to lay on his tricep before go, right? Yeah. Why would Hermes do that? He would have to be mentally slow, right? Because we know why you have to do it against Lamont and Dave. Yeah. You must compromise the hand and wrist to go sideways with those guys. That's the general attack of Hermes, right? I've got crazy amount of up back pressure that compromises your hand as you're trying to get control. I'm so fast and nasty, right? He does not need to do that with Jerry. Jerry's going to give him that hand. All you can do for Jerry is help him by moving him and your hand over towards yourself. It gives him a place to put his shoulder, right? If you're smart with Jerry, you stand up, you face him, you lean forward, and you keep back pressure and arm wrestle like you normally do. But it took me 10 years of looking in the mirror to finally have the balls to do it.
The balls to stay forward when that dude's flying in on you, bro. It's got to be scary in itself.
Terrifying. And
when I was going into that last FAL tournament, there was a kid in there, Artem, you'll know him, Matt Rundle. And, I was looking at all the prior tournaments, and this dude was going into amateurs and just smashing everybody with the shoulder roll and press. And I never really dealt with that before. So, I knew that was the dude that was going to give me some problems. So I started doing all my homework on it and everything. And, it was the same kind of deal. And Jerry was one of the dudes I hit up. I'm like, yo, how do I stop you, bro? Like, how do I stop this guy from going in? So I kind of learned, Travis, what you did that day, by studying that kid, Matt Rundle. And, I kind of feel like
What was Jerry's answer to you?
Well, I don't want to say that right now, bro, because, Hermes might be listening, bro. I'll tell you right after Saturday night, Sunday morning, I'll tell you, bro. But, I definitely did it right. I did it. I played it so well in that setup that Matt actually didn't even try pressing me that day. He said, bro, like, I wasn't even going to try. He goes, I knew you were expecting that. He's like, so I just tried going outside with you and everything. So I intimidated him enough that he didn't even want to use his move against me.
Stand up, lean forward. I'm all over it.
Look who's
listen,
in the
I'm
house.
praying for Jerry.
We have a legend in here. Cobra Rose. What up, bro? What's going on, my man?
Yo, Paulie, what
I'm gonna hook Cobra up. And Cobra, I got you, man. As soon as I get to Istanbul, I'm breaking out the notebook. I'm gonna get a 100% guide to making $1 million selling cars from Jerry Cadaret.
Oh, hell
Jerry
yeah.
already gave me the plan, baby. It's a wrap.
No. I'm not talking about the one he would say over the phone on a burner. I'm talking about the one after we've all been frisked down. Then let's get into it.
Oh, that one. Okay.
The real talk.
That
The
one.
real talk.
Gritty, gritty. Okay, daddy. That's how I get down. Come on. Come
Look
on.
who that stud is. Who we got right there? Cobra, number 4, baby.
Hey, am I not on the car? I'm not in the deck at all.
Bro,
You
you're the
signed
Joker,
one,
man.
dumbass.
I'm on some cards.
I'm in the, because I was looking, I'm like, dude, I don't even think I made the cut.
You made it. You're the pizza man, right?
Bro, I
Does
literally
that say my name somewhere? Because I don't look like me.
Yeah, I said your name, Joker.
Nah, man, if that doesn't say my name, I'm not claiming that.
But how about this, bro? This is your favorite guy, and this one I want to bring this up real quick too. Look who that is.
Nice.
Yo,
hey, man,
you guys
listen,
see? Did you see that new
I don't hate
podcast?
Tom as much. I don't hate Tom as much as normal.
Travis, did you see that new podcast with Nano Cruz and the Polar? With Tom Nelson. Tom Nelson's on it.
He already did it?
Started. They did 2 of them already. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting for them to bring you up or me up.
I can't watch that. But I will tell you this. If Tom never disrespects me again, I'm willing to make bygones be bygones because of one thing and one thing only.
The Bears.
The Bears. That was good.
Hey, Cobra, be careful. There's a big, ugly fucking guy behind you getting ready to jump onto your back.
Where's he at?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. I didn't know who that was.
Huh? Where you at? Hey, man, I'm not packing,
Hey,
bro.
Arnold, why can't we do what Cobra's doing on our thing?
You can.
No, dude, listen. Screen Actors Guild is on strike. Don't get into it. It's a bad move. We're on strike, bro.
Hey, you know what I heard? Did you watch the American Gladiator story, Cobra?
Yeah. Of course.
Did you watch it, Paulie?
No, but I heard some with arm wrestling.
Dan Carr, man. Dan Carr. That's one of my mentors.
Not even, but there was something more interesting in there. Did you watch it, Artem?
I didn't watch it because I know Dan Carr.
Okay, so when you watch this, what I want you to understand is when the Writers Guild and these people are on strike are the 2 times that the American Gladiators got their big contracts. It was a direct result.
TV. That was it.
A direct result of needing content. So whenever you hear someone say something about the Hollywood being on strike, just know that that's the best window for things like American Gladiators or arm wrestling content. So don't be surprised here in the next couple months if someone gets a contract that they normally wouldn't get because the content's looking scarce.
Hey, Travis.
Cobra, do you agree or disagree with what I just said?
I agree. I think we need to get on the G6 again and go see Mr. Vajra.
I think, yeah. And listen, guys like Moldova, guys like Steve Kaplan, guys like Greg Sharp, unfortunately, dumb fuck evil people like Leonard Denise, all of them will be getting hit up. And honestly, I'm busier right now than I've ever been. And I'm not saying it's a direct, but there's a trickle down effect to how much content these people need that they're not available to them at the current time.
Travis, I really need to know this, bro.
You know what's crazy, man? Yeah. I've been busier than I ever been because I dropped arm wrestling. Shit got good.
Well, Cobra, arm wrestling's in a better situation without you in it too. So this has worked out for everybody.
Everybody, yeah, people can win now.
Travis, really, bro, if you were gonna make this comeback, who's gonna be the guy? Can we finally get to see this Saplenko versus you left hand?
No, I think my natural progression will be simple. It will start a year from now with most likely Corey West, is who I imagine is the best in the United States. I will go from there up to Canada, easy work with Devin, and then once Ingen is begging, I will say to Ingen and everybody else, double it, and call me tomorrow. No, Ingen already told me that I'm not even allowed to arm wrestle for anybody except him. So, sorry guys.
But is this really gonna happen, bro? Like we really like a year's.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just telling you that I'm arm wrestling on September 23rd. Then I'm arm wrestling again November 9th. I'm arm wrestling again on December 9th or December 7th. Then I'm arm wrestling December 9th. Then I'm arm wrestling January 6th in Shreveport. And then I'm going to attempt a world record in Las Vegas on January 27th.
What are you doing in Vegas?
We are breaking, me, Devin, John Brzenk, and the Whisperer are going to set 2 Guinness World Book of Records by having, first of all, I shouldn't even probably say this, but since we're never going to show this thing for 5 years, we can let it out of the bag. The pull across the world, which will always be, it will also be National Arm Wrestling Day. And this isn't just me saying this. This is whoever says that type of shit saying it. Like the Guinness World Book of Records will be in Las Vegas. Devin's going to arm wrestle 1,024 is the record in 8 hours. I got Devin knocking that out in 5 hours.
Easy normal weekend for him.
Easy work. John Brzenk. Go ahead, Cope.
Is that Gary Goodrich's record from Japan?
Gary hit it. Gary had it at 1,000, and another guy from Romania did 1,024 just to break Gary's record.
What do you arm wrestle, girls?
I don't know, but I think that if you put the right 1,000 people there, a lot of us can be successful, I think.
Right.
And you get a guy like Devin, I don't give a fuck who gets in line. Right now, it looks, as long as you keep those foreigners out there,
Travis, have you gripped up with Devin recently?
Yeah, he was down at the tournament, the East vs. West finals.
So I want to know, give me the comparison from the Olympia to when you just gripped up with him.
I wouldn't, you know what? He's just bigger. He's more rough. He's real rough around the edges, man. Like gritty in his face and bigger and gnarlier. And
yo, is his hand changing, bro? Is it real? Like that stem cells making his hand bigger?
I don't know. You know what? I don't have enough grabbing him for comparison, because even though we're boys, and when I say boys, we're competing for 15 years, but probably grabbing each other's hands 30 times. Yeah. Where if I was at his practice, you would be able to know more. But yeah, he looks to me like definitely headed in the right direction. I am interested because he really needs to take care of people like Gennady in order to beat probably Levon and Dennis. And I could be completely wrong. Don't get me wrong. Gennady might be able to beat Dennis and Levon. I'm just telling you, from the outside looking in, the beat of arm wrestling, there seems to be a bit of a level of Levon and Dennis. Hermes knocking on the door, right? We're going to find out now, is there another step down from Hermes? Or is there a bunch of dudes right there with Hermes, which makes a bunch of dudes not that far away from the top tier?
Hey, what is Hermes? Was he like 185?
Yep, originally 185, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a 165 or a 176 Italian national championship trophy hanging somewhere as well.
That's why he's such a good arm wrestler. He's not like all you super heavies. He's actually a good technical arm wrestler, man.
There's no doubt about it. Michael Todd ran into his athleticism, everything, and didn't realize how awesome he was. And that,
Travis, just do me a favor, bro. When you're in presence of me, just refer to him as the toddler. Thank you, bro.
The toddler?
Yeah, the toddler.
Okay. He likes that. He likes that.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro.
Oh my word.
Cobra knows what's up, man. So
Well,
Cobra,
what
what's
do we
up
got
with you,
next?
brother?
Anything
What's
cool?
going on with the arm wrestling world and you, man? Are we ever gonna see Cobra getting back on that
Hey,
table?
Cobra just said he's out.
Yeah, no, I know, but that was a little while ago. I think.
Man, I've been out for 20
years.
years. I'm yesterday's news, bro, but I'm cool with it.
You're a legend, bro. That's what the news you are. But I would
Everybody,
love
man,
to see
there's
you
about-
back, man.
I do troll the internet. There's like 500 legends I read about last week. Some dude won state championship. He legend.
Whoa, what's behind you? What's behind you, Artem? You doing what Cobra's doing?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh shit! Yeah, wow, I didn't see that. Hell yeah!
Where's that
Hell
at?
yeah.
Where's that at?
That's
That was that the beer place that
Lachlan and Todd.
Oh, the Harvest Gap.
that's it, the Harvest Gap.
Nice.
Mike, that guy Mike's spot. Mike's the man. I like
Yeah,
that.
we're there on November, whatever the early November.
November 4th. November 4th.
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask Travis.
State
When you're arm wrestling, when you say you're arm wrestling, tournament or super match?
So the first tournament we're having on September 23rd, we're inviting 16 guys. Can you show us? Can we run the bracket real quick, Artem, and let Paulie see the 16 people that we invited? And now listen, it could be 116, but we're starting with those 16, knowing that we got some guys that are pretty good.
Is it the weigh-in tournament, Travis?
You weigh whatever you want to weigh.
Yeah. Oh, I love that tournament.
The heaviest guys
weight
at the
class.
top, the lightest guys at the bottom.
You're
gonna always arm wrestle the guy that's still involved. That's
I came to that one. That's the one where after.
Oh yeah, you can't. Yeah, you already almost won the motherfucker. Yeah.
Hey, after I stopped Toddzilla, that's when his arm snapped against Big Dave.
Yes. Yeah. So in that format, Cobra was the lightweight Final Four guy. The middleweight guy was Todd Hutchins. The heavyweight guy, was it Doug Allen beat Ron Bass that day, right?
Yep, and then Big Dave.
Man, Doug smoked Ron that day, man, twice.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then Big Dave Chafee won the Stoopers. So we ran this event, and Todd ended up tearing his bicep tendon after a little bit of a match with Cobra.
Well, I have the bracket, but I do have like millions of super chats that I could not even answer because of all of yous. So Anthony Clemente with $2 super chat. Sup weirdos, the Bears.
The Bears.
That was early on. Then talking about your story with Leonard, Big Grove Goat says guilty as charged, the Bears.
Listen, I swear to anybody, I would love to just have any sensible person just review the evidence, like explain why Denise is here and Denise sent the trophies a week ago. What the fuck are you making? Why is you waiting so long? We've had this tournament for 9 months. Like, this is just stupid. I don't even want to talk about it no more. Cobra, tell him I'm innocent.
Hey, $5 super chat, Big Grove Goats. Travis had to sell the table so he could pay Leonard that interest. Hashtag puppies. Hey, Devon, apologize to Ryan. Travis, it's your time to apologize to Leonard.
How about
responsibility,
Leonard?
baby?
Hey, how about the way it must make Leonard feel to tell the story about me honking him down, I guess, more or less, right, on TV and in whisper? Can you repeat what I said to him, Paulie?
Yeah, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you guys on together, bro. You come on my channel. And,
I would love that, man.
We'll do it on the Arm Wrestling Buzz show.
Super chat. Gents, just showing my report. Don't get to catch the show live normally. Normally watch later on. Thanks for content. And last but not least, ITALIA cigar. Artem looking thin. Does Georgie chances go up? Does Georgie chances go up?
I don't know who Gordy is. Is that your
Georgie Tsvetkov, you West Virginian fuck.
380 pound. What went against Jerry?
Hey, Georgie's got to listen. We're going to find out because listen, some pullers, think about this. Cobra knows this best. Some pullers, if they have good connections and wrist control, have a lane that you can't handle as a top roller. If Artem crowds him, remains in control of the wrist curl, I think it's pretty easy work for Artem Morozov. But what we need to know is that nobody has ever pulled Georgie right-handed and had their hand in a great place after the match started. There are times where he does lose. So do we know for a fact that Morozov has a wrist back war mentality pushing sideways for 4 rounds? That's what East versus West is hoping, if you're the promoter, is that Georgie is in that Bulgarian camp with the great Fetan Gashevsky and the rest of those Bulgarians who are trying their best to do something to your hand. That's the goal, right? Yeah. Georgie is the biggest committed top roller in the game.
Well, Travis, right now, I'm going to go on record and tell you, bro, I have Georgie beating Artem. I really do.
Yeah, he's going to compromise his bicep. He's going to take him out.
Well, I'm on record saying that now, guys.
Artem was in some weird places with Ravaz and a couple weird places with even Chafee, and he did fight. So don't think for a second there is also the elephant in the room, is that Morozov is way better than the level between Levon and Gennady. Right now, we don't know, right? That's why they were having the match.
My problem is that he's only eating soup, and his stomach and all. I feel like that's going to play a big role, man. Like he's down a lot of weight. You could see it.
I didn't eat for 2 days and drank 39 Jaeger bombs in 2016 and was unstoppable against Cataract and Chafee. So, okay. I mean, I'm not saying that, I've not tried to do it the right way at times and, forcing control and eating at this time and drinking the water, but don't get it twisted. Sometimes me and Cobra went crazy in the city the whole fucking night. And everybody was like, Travis is definitely going to lose tomorrow. Man, I show up.
We were violent in the morning. Violent in the morning. So scared of losing. Scared of puking.
So, and listen, if that's the case, then it really is sad because I feel like the promotion of arm wrestling would benefit with Morozov's uncanny rise. Because he's already stupid good.
Yeah.
If he's able to just and control this man, it looks good for the Morozov, out of Devin. I mean, my goodness, Morozov.
Yo, so Travis, you watching all this East versus West, you're going there, you're commentating and all. Does this bother you in any kind of way, bro? Does it like light a fire under you? Because I mean, you were the guy, bro. You were like the top guy that was just smashing everybody all those years. And now to kind of sit like and commentate and kind of sit on the sidelines, so to say, I mean, I feel like it's got to bother you in a way, man. Yeah. Does it make you want to?
There's 2 ways to look at it. Here's the honest truth. When I was the guy, and I'm talking about the motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
I would pull up to that fucking place, get out, and the guy who opened the door, the valet guy, whoever it was, I jumped out and said, "What's up, playa?" Gave him a big ass hug. By that time, the people would gather. Travis is here. What's up? Big little love, picture here or there. It was never out of control. It was just fun, right? I walked up to the lady who checked me in and I said, "Young lady, how you doing?" "I'm doing great." But the nicest I could ever be to that person. I went to the restaurant. I was the best tipper there, right? Anybody walked in, straggler, I hopped up and got him a chair. On Thursday, I'm going to arrive. Friday, I'm going to arrive in Istanbul. I'm going to jump out the car and say, what's up to the damn valet guy? Give him the what's up. So the good thing about me is I was not a diva to the regular people, right? Not me, right? Because that's who I am now. So thank God that I did think that that was something, or I wasn't some weird dude, you know, and I'm going to look for somebody to smoke a joint with. I don't care if I'm in Istanbul, Greece, Moldova, Chicago. And I probably won't find it, but I'm going to look. Right? So trust me, but listen, you know, I'm sitting in this place and I say something about the replay, and I've got a camera guy / vice president. I don't know who this guy is. He comes in to reprimand me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, listen, this is your reality, homeboy.
I'll leave right now. We all heard you.
You ain't the champ. You an employee, right? Watch your mouth. So once again, I got banned from the USAA, fired from Silver Models, right? Stuck in an elevator with Barry Bourne 2 weekends.
Sued by WAL.
Listen, built it, sued, law, everything, right? So the good thing is that even when my life was awesome, it was still filled with that type of drama. So, and when I say awesome, it's better now. I'm the happiest man that I could ever be. I enjoyed being the champ, but it wasn't to the point where I even ever for a second made someone think that I thought I was better than.
Yo, Paulie.
That's a
Cobra, what up?
Yo, Paulie. You know what? Within a week after he was sued by WAL, he was at the presidential suite at the Four Seasons on Miami Beach, getting on. And after we left there, he was boarding a G6 to fly overseas with the pimp.
That's what happens when you got your boy Cobra rolling with you.
I don't know well, it was a team effort, but I don't know what to tell you about people trying to sue the pimp. They suing the wrong one, my man. They suing the wrong one. You know, horse's head in your bed. You feel me?
That is good.
That's where he was a week after.
We got $2 super chat from Paul Italia Cigar. Did y'all see?
How does Paulie feel about that guy using Paul Italia cigar?
Oh, bro, we got a whole bunch. We got Paul Italia's hat, Paul Italia's.
I'm saying, does that guy represent you good or no?
I have no idea who it is, bro. I've been asking who they are.
He's super chat.
Oh, yeah, no, he good people. They're not
right. Because if you see like Paul Italia cigar, and then the guy says, "Fuck Paulie," that's not cool, right? But if he says, if he don't say if it's all good, then it's good.
You know why? Because Ryan Grondin likes me these days, so all his fake accounts, he's being nice to me right now.
Hey, Paulie,
let's get back to that. I don't understand the Grondin thing.
I know Paulie don't smoke no $2 cigars though, man. We gotta up that super chat.
Oh yeah.
I do know that. I have a burn with the man.
Oh yeah. Top shelf, baby.
I wonder if I can mute all of you at the same time so I can read those. So did y'all see Georgie eating lemons with the pills? I guess.
No.
Well,
I did see him eat a I didn't know with the pills. I didn't see anything with pills.
Is that the stem cells he was eating? What was he eating?
That could be the exosomes, man.
Exosomes. Now that you mentioned East versus West, what was Travis's arguing about off the mic last time he commentated? We actually just started.
It was super simple, right? I was looking for the replay, and then we didn't get the replay right away, which is probably super difficult. No problem.
You remember I texted you. I wanted to know too, bro. As soon as I seen it, I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
So
They're about to kick him out of there.
So then finally we're like, well, we got to see this replay, Derek. What do you think, Derek? I'm like, well, we'll see in a second. Here comes the replay. Oh, thanks a lot, Sports no replay. And I didn't even think it was that big a deal. But listen, man, they did not. I mean, they went crazy, which I don't even mind, right? I told Artem and Ingen, listen, I have no problem acknowledging that there was rules broken. If you would give me a rule book, or at least maybe a handshake to say, hi, my name is Charles. I'm the executive producer. These are some guidelines we'd like to cover. There's nothing. It's just like, there's a guy setting aside. Now, I like this guy because he's the same guy that's been there, right? So I'm just like, what's up, dog? I have no fucking idea if that guy is in Turkey, if he lives in Dubai. I don't even know who he works for, if he's Core Sports or East First West. And then all of a sudden, 2 minutes before the thing, they give me a piece of paper, and I'm not playing. The words are the smallest words, and I can't see anyway. It's dark. So I got my phone out, and I'm like, what the fuck? There is no instruction at all. So, I mean, I'm like, dude, they must just, and I know that you brought me over here for one reason, right? To try to bring some comedy to the 6 hours.
Yeah.
If you're not looking for that shock jock comedy,
Yeah.
you definitely have to let me know, because I thought that's why you were paying me.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. It's still, listen, I haven't met the people yet. I do not know who works for Core Sports, and I've 3 times been there.
Have you met Don from Core Sports?
I think Don must be the black guy.
Yeah, Don's the man, bro. Don, he's
Man,
like
look,
high height.
Don hates me.
Oh no, Don's the man, bro. I would have thought you would have got along with him.
Hates me, okay? I've seen Don 30 times in passing. That man, I don't give a fuck if I did a back handspring somersault. He would not even clap.
That's funny.
Now, I don't know but you know what probably happened though? I mean, what information did Don get and from who? And the information was from a straight up hater.
Yeah.
You ain't got no haters, man.
The king of the table, Cobra, I don't think the king of the table needs shock jock comedy, because they only got 3 matches. They can get right to the nitty gritty. I believe Ingen has a longer show.
Yeah. Much longer.
Yeah. So, and I mean, listen, the funny thing is when I get fired from this thing because I'm doing shock jock comedy, which is, it's exactly why I thought I got the job, not how I got fired.
Travis, I gotta admit, bro, I've been waiting. I'm like, how long is this relationship gonna last between you and Engen until like the point where you're not even allowed to leave Turkey no more? Like we lost the beast. He's not coming home.
Make sure you know this too.
Yeah.
I am on my absolute most best behavior.
You better be there, bro.
I walk into that place and you do not, there ain't no, listen, Ingen is in charge. And there ain't
kiss
no
the finger,
doubt
kiss the
about it.
pinky ring, bro. For
And
real.
I'll tell you this, we couldn't be in safer hands.
Yeah.
When it comes to someone that 100% is down for that job.
Yeah. Right.
And capable and has the backing, every single thing is the most excellent it's ever been.
That's because Engen, let me just tell you, Engen is like the most obsessed person and he loves this sport. And I'm not kidding, bro. 24 hours a day that man puts into this sport. Like I question if he even sleeps. I mean, it is just, I don't even know another person that could pull off what he does, man. Like it's so impressive. It really is.
I speak when spoken to when I'm in there. And the best thing about me is if you've got an all-star lineup and a crowd and I'm just a part of it, I am a strong team member, boy. That I believe that you can put me in one of those 5 positions, whether it be ref, commentator, coach, puller, whatever, and I can be a strong vice president.
I could vouch for that, bro. I've seen you throw in events, bro, literally like by yourself, man. Like you run everything, every part of it. It's like it's pretty amazing to watch. But I gotta say, I want to give props out to somebody else. Brandon Morris, man. You taught him well, bro. I was just at that FAL tournament and literally him and his girl ran the whole thing from registration to the MCing, giving out awards. I mean, they didn't need any help. They had 2 referees and that was it. And they handled everything. And it was so smooth, so fast. And you know what I like what they do is how they give the awards right after the class is done. So you don't got to sit there all day to get your awards and all. But I said, I went up to him that day and I was like, yo, bro, you run this shit like Travis, bro. This is official. He's like, yeah, that's the one that taught me, bro, for real. I was like, well, I just want to give you props.
Too. Yeah, he's one of those, there's 15 of those guys across this country that I show up and the first time they look at me and say, listen, man, I love arm wrestling. I have no idea what to do it. You do everything.
Yeah.
And I say, listen, my man, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do all this stuff and you're going to get that twinkle in your eye that you can do it. Okay. And just know this, you can do it, but you got to do it just like this. If you don't, you're going to need 100 people and you're going to fucking waste everyone's time. And Brandon took the lesson, probably 3 or 4, maybe 6 events. And then, listen, I told you, you need to buy that thing from him, man. That man's got it. And then you need to hire him and put him on a salary that he's happy with. And then you don't do nothing except expand on whatever he's already got. No reason to mess with it, only new territories. And man, the FAL, right behind the TAL when it comes to a pretty sweet play.
It definitely is.
It may be the California, maybe too, but I feel like they're a little harder to
California?
unite.
Get the fuck out of here. California ain't got shit with that, bro.
But I think they have this new CAL, right? At least that they're
but bro, they can't. I mean, they're trying, but they can't even connect. You can't even get North Cal to connect and all. Just getting guys to come to practice over there. And there's so much drama and all that. Florida's definitely a lot easier with that. But Artem, I want to talk to you, brother. I'm based here in Florida now. I need to start getting some good training in and all. So, let's get together, bro. Let's get some table time in. We've never, all these years, I never gripped up with you, never fucking did anything on the table. So definitely would like to make that happen.
I did grip up with you before.
And not at Jacksonville. We never actually gripped up that day.
You came to Jacksonville practice and we practiced at Jacksonville practice.
No, man, if you remember, bro, I was in a brace and me and you never actually pulled. The only person I pulled that day was Mike Newman.
I remember pulling you. You were not in the brace that day.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro. I definitely didn't pull you, man. Like 100%.
Well, it's either Leonard or Travis. One of you motherfuckers is lying.
There's clearly. Well, it's clearly the Pole is lying here because I'm the one that be living in Florida, and I'm just hearing the Pole is living in Florida too, and he never hits me up. So, like,
hey, Travis. Travis, are we gonna do promotion in Chicago with the arms, with the games? One question. I got 2 threes for you, actually. Are we gonna do promotion in Chi-Town or not?
Yes, but not in Chi-Town, in Indianapolis.
Okay.
We are working on. I'm working on getting Artem to leave the Todd Brzezinski match and fly to Chicago, get in a car with me on Monday, and we start coming to Indianapolis to spend the week.
You want to come through here?
I think we should come through there, and you should set up a super unrealistic, awesome situation where you cook some crazy shit, everything.
Hey,
what do you think,
baby? Yeah.
You down with that?
Yeah, of course. Hey, just got the pool table installed. I'll show it to you.
Motherfuckers showing off this money now.
Nah.
Motherfucker keep selling cars and by wasting the fucking money on
luxury. This mama's
show me the yes sign, dog. Where's the yes sign?
Huh?
You've seen the
yes. This all mama. This all mama did all this.
Woo! You can't hide money,
boy. NK for real. That's what's up.
Mama did this for me, yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
She want to keep me at home, you know.
Keep you out of
trouble. That ain't your crib. That's your buddy's crib. You got kicked out. God damn, Cobra. I just saw Tommy come out of that closet, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, she turned half the garage into a man cave.
That's what's up.
Nice. Oh, this motherfucker is
Look
showing.
at this.
Cobra.
Holy shit.
Nah. Arden, he's showing off now.
Wow, bro.
What happened?
All in.
Nah, man. Will
What's
Smith,
I mean, we didn't have the after
man.
party at your house. The hell, Cobra.
Huh?
After party should have been at
What's in
your
the
house,
guest
bro.
room?
What the
What?
fuck, bro? I didn't need to
What's
go
up?
rent that big mansion. You got your own mansion.
That's Airbnb, man.
Jesus. Wow.
That's an Airbnb. Show us a family photo.
What's going on?
I love it. Hell yeah, bro.
Cobra even brought his kids to the Airbnb. Oh, damn. My man Dr. placed all the pictures with his own. It's like Dave Chappelle.
He's got he's in Fort Wayne. He's got Larry Bird's Airbnb. He's in Larry Bird's Airbnb.
Man, I'm so tired of your ass.
He's in
Hey, what are we looking at? Cobra or Artem, what time is it?
Man, I don't know how I'm gonna pay Paul or Cobra now. That's way over our time.
Yeah, bro. I'm
But,
expensive.
hey,
I
it's
told
only
you that,
sits
man.
14. It only sits 14, so you know.
Now we know how many people to bring over, Cobra. It's all good. It's all
What
good.
time is it? What time is it?
11:30.
Oh my God. Hey, listen, I got a call at 12 o'clock, man, with some real business, man.
Hey,
Not
hold on.
fucking
Well,
with these slappies.
hold on. We got $2 super chat from Greg Brown TV saying Paul is the real one.
Oh yeah, Greg. What up, brother?
They
Hell
got
yeah.
$5 super chat from Big Grove Goats. What's everyone's opinion on the November East versus West? John versus Angarbayev, Dennis versus Devon.
Oh, it got announced. That's the thing I told you I knew about, but I didn't want
Nah, Dennis first.
It's all the title it's all the title matches, right? Like John versus Angarbayev, Dennis and Devon, Lynn and Sasho.
No, Dennis and Devin.
No?
That's not locked in.
Come on, man. For $5, they're lying to me.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna happen too, though. I did hear that.
$1.
Oh yeah, so it's official now.
I
It's
don't know.
locked
I don't
in
think
for
it's
the
been
date?
set, but I heard that. I heard from a very reliable source that that was the intention.
Yeah, no, originally that's what they've been trying to get to happen, but you know.
That's huge.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Holy camole, that's huge.
Yeah. Damn, Artem looking big, bro. Look at those biceps, bro. Jesus. Tickets to the gun show.
Artem's looking.
So Artem, what's up, bro? When are we gonna train, man? When are we gonna get some pulling in?
Come on, Paul. There's a porch party at my house this Saturday. You can come in. Carl Stanley, Sarah Backman.
Oh, in Davenport? In Davenport?
No. Out here in Jacksonville, my man.
Oh, bro, because I'm going to Davenport this Saturday. Everybody's going. You should go meet us over there at John's house.
So hold on. Yeah. So between me, Carl, and Sarah, you're telling me I should drive to Davenport?
Oh, Italia's gonna be there, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys on no armband cards. Come on.
You do have the hat. You have the hat. Well, considering you can't even fucking remember that we have an arm wrestling.
My man said Paul Italia's gonna
We were smoking that good shit that day. Come on, Artem. You know that apple fritter, baby. Come on.
act like you know.
Hey,
T, get to me on the horn, man. We'll talk about the 19th.
All right, y'all be good.
And
You
also,
guys
hey,
too, man.
also,
Have a great day, bro.
hey, the hand is good. When you start those seminars again, T, I'm ready to do the hand control set.
Hey, I gotta meet with some people, man. I
hate you. I hate you.
All right, everybody. Oh, I was about to say I have a good story how I saved Cobra from the biggest dab of his life, but it's all good. I'm sorry, guys. I guess when it's 4+ people, I'm refusing to be the role of some Aden Ross looking type fuck who's gonna interrupt everybody. So I'm trying, but yeah, I guess it's hard to interrupt everybody and read the super chat. But thank you everybody for coming in, all the members, thank you Paul and Cobra for jumping in the podcast. Sorry guys, most of you's super chats were not getting read on time. Because Paul has great questions and can keep conversation going with Travis, so it's kind of like I'm not interrupting everybody. So yes, tomorrow one more episode, assuming this Levi fit, Levi night, if Levi's coming over. and if everybody works out. So, and then Travis is off to Istanbul, and then I'm gonna see him next week. So, yeah, it's Artem, it's tough for you to get awarded when there's just two of you. Hi, that's right, that's right. My man said Dave Chappelle. It is Dave Chappelle's skit, right? Where you know, I can't repeat that skit, but when policeman comes to your house, like, God damn, you don't hang the pictures of your Samuel around here. Anyway, guys, come subscribe to my channel. I'm finally touching 200 pounds again, and I'm gonna be dethroning Travis and everybody September 23rd. So, Arden, be honest, did you actually pull pole when you last met? Yes. I have literally, I pulled me and so many other people there. Like, literally, I remember making fun of him because him and Daniel Worley were coming into the table and they were looking around table and shit. So I'm thinking I'm funny as hell. I'm coming to Poland. I'm like, fuck you looking for, Riser? And he got mad and started punching me in the chest and shit. So I know for a fact he was up about to arm wrestle Daniel Worley. Me and him arm wrestled the day because I remember him like feeling kind of strong. That's why I love the hate that Paul is getting right now for pulling semi-pros and amateurs, because to me he felt strong that day. So like, and I remember that, you know what I mean? Because I remember people that feeling good. So I remember I pulled Paul that day, he felt good, and he arm wrestled many other people. And I guess if I'm correct, if he was in the cast, I guess it was like what, just right-handed and not left-handed. But we have pulled, and he have pulled other people. So thank you for the question. Also, guys, before Levi comes in here, my training group in WhatsApp is now up and running. It's active. I've been posting videos, people asking questions. So it works in different ways. If you have a training program and you're training with it, and you're the guru, or if you need one, or you have bought one from me, there's that. You have a training program, right? And then if you want to be part of my training group, where it's just group chat, where I'm talking directly to all of you, directly answering questions, but it's in the group chat scenario to where everybody kind of can see everything, and like kind of group activities and all that. So keeping everybody accountable, great concept. If anybody is interested to be part of it, please let me know and we'll get you situated and throw you back to my Patreon. So let me know, but this is what's going on, because a lot of people have been asking me if I can train them or if I provide some type of online training, which I really don't, but now I do, but in a group chat format, because it seems like to be easy and I can see progress of many people all in the same time in one place. So again, if you guys are interested, hit me up on my Instagram or Facebook, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for coming. See